Your life is going to change when you decide to change it. Your decisions create your destiny. That sounds hokey, but it's true. We want this, we want that, yet we don't do anything to change. If you decide to change, truly decide and are 100% committed, decide means to cut off from, no other option. If you do that and start moving towards the things that you want, there will be change.
You have to be crazy enough to think that it's possible. That's how you fucking do something worthwhile. That's how you beat the fucking odds. You have to believe it's possible. Okay? And when you believe something is possible, everything else will figure itself out.
The moment you realize you're not where you want to be in life, that's not failure. That's awareness. And awareness is the starting line. Most people go through life pretending everything is fine. They ignore the feeling in their gut telling them they could be more, do more, become more. But the people who change their lives are the ones honest enough to say, this isn't where I want to stay. That realization is powerful, because the second you acknowledge it, you've already taken the first step forward. You don't have to fix everything today. You don't have to have the whole plan figured out. You just have to start moving. Every great transformation begins with one simple truth: recognizing where you are and deciding you refuse to stay there.
Every day you wake up, you casting a vote for the life you're gonna live. Success don't care how old you are, where you from, or how many times you failed before. Success only responds to one thing: what you do every single day when nobody forcing you to do it. Discipline is the real currency. Not motivation, not hype, not talent. Discipline. The ability to show up when it's uncomfortable, when it's repetitive, when the results ain't loud yet. Most people lose not because they're incapable, but because they're inconsistent. They work hard for a week, then disappear for a month. They get inspired, then distracted, and time don't reward intentions. It reward patterns.
Greatness is a choice, not a gift, not luck, a choice. Every single day you decide who you are. When that alarm goes off, when your body's tired, when nobody's watching, that's when it's built. That's when character gets tested. Discipline, focus, consistency, those are the things that separate average from elite. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody wants to prepare. Not everybody wants to sacrifice their comfort for growth. You can't cheat the grind, you can't fake work. The game knows, life knows. You gotta fall in love with the process. The lonely hours, the small details, the moments nobody sees, that's where the greatness hides. And when you fail, because you will, you study it, you adjust, you learn, you don't complain, you evolve, you take that pain and turn it into fuel. That's the difference, that's what defines you. See, success isn't something you chase, it's something you attract by becoming the person who deserves it. So every day you wake up with purpose, you put in the work, you stay locked in, even when it's hard, because that's what Mamba mentality means. It's not about basketball, it's about life.
And the truth is, the price of progress is pain. Most people do not want to experience pain. They like comfort. So if you want progress, you must be willing to, in the process, experience pain so that you may achieve your goal.
You've got to pay a price to be the best. The best pay a big price. You've got to work harder, you've got to commit more, you've got to take more responsibility, you've got to deal with more ups and downs. I work with gold medal champions and they suffer every day. They work enormously hard. They sacrifice enormous things in order to get that success.
It's grind season, homie. It's not about today, it's about the future.
No matter how long it takes, keep going. No matter how much it hurts, keep going. So you was placed on this earth for a reason. You weren't meant to be average, you were meant to excel. You gotta understand that this grind is meant to make you who you're supposed to be, a dog.
You do the work now. Do the work now, and all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all gonna be on a whole nother stratosphere.
I say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking about it. You always, that thing, man, that you wake up in the middle of the night, you got a new idea. That's what you got to chase. Because anything else, it's going to disappoint you. If you don't chase that dream, you're going to forever be miserable, man.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way. I have to live on the edge.
Believe in yourself. Don't fear failure. Dream big. Work hard. Stay positive. Enjoy the journey.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
You have to want it. You have to want to be better. You have to be your best self when you're least motivated. And that's the tricky part about all that shit. Motivation is just a word. You have to have these different things in your mind on where you want to go and know that motivation is not going to get me there. Because I'm not going to always be motivated.
You don't start things and not finish them. You don't quit. There's nothing that comes out of quitting besides knowing that you didn't finish. We finish everything. You start it, finish it. If you're going to do it to try and be the best.
That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
You have to change this here. The difference between successful people and non-successful people is right here.
You cannot change your life unless you change something. If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got.
If you will change, everything will change for you. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Start working on yourself, making these personal changes, and he said it'll all change for you.
If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you're fucked. You got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it. If not, it's over.
If you want exceptional things, you have to be willing to work toward them for exceptional periods of time. I'm willing to bet 90% of people who didn't get where they wanted did so simply because they stopped too early.
You gotta keep working. Your time's gonna come. Trust me. You gotta work.
Just keep working. You're not getting what you want, keep working. You are getting what you want, keep working.
How about days off? One day, but not today.
Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're gonna be tired.
You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world. Do it, and do it, and do it, and do it. That's the hack. The hack is gonna fucking suck. And that's what I realized.
How badly do you want it? You've got to pay a price to be the best.
That's why I even try and tell people that just embrace the struggle, bro, because one day it's going to be done.
Because pain, you're going to have all the time, uncertainty, and constant work. Constant work, constant work. Doesn't matter what's happening. It's going to happen in your life. You have to continue.
The price of progress is pain.
You got to pay a price for winning. But most people aren't willing to pay it.
Most people do not want to experience pain. They like comfort.
They may pay it once, but literally you got to pay it every single day. And the crazy part about that is the price changes daily.
The only place to go from failure is to win.
Let me be very clear. I'll never give up.
Become so skilled, so vigilant, so flat out fantastic at what you do that your talent cannot be dismissed.